Good afternoon. I'm NEELA Pushparaj. I'm at the Montserrat Contemporary Art Gallery, and this is my solo show called Some More Flowers. This is actually the 5th solo show I'm doing within the past calendar year, and I am proud to say that this particular show seems to be a very calming and wonderful display of colors. The first painting is called Just Lily, and the undulating petals in soft red pink colors with the earthy green leaves is pleasing to the eye. The painting has the distinction of having traveled to London to be in the London Biennale. The next painting is Summer Song. The bright yellows with the blue central flower make it pleasing to the eye. The delicate branches which travel diagonally across the painting allow the eye to go around the painting, and one can appreciate each of the shapes and delicate centers of the flowers. This painting, called Bouquet with Rose, has multiple roses in yellow, purple, red, and has a background of white flowers, and just has a happy feel about it. The painting above my shoulder on the right is called Petunia Patch. One can appreciate the purple petunias in a background of green leaves. The colors are complementary. Purple and green are very traditional complementary colors, and multiple shades of green enhance the look of the flowers. Joyful, Joyful is a painting with subtle flowers in white, pink, purple, with green and purple looking leaves. To me, it expresses joy in every way. Just Some Flowers is a mixture of floral shapes and leaves. You can recognize the shape of a hibiscus in the upper middle part. The lower right-hand corner with the circular leaves draws the eye around the painting. I think the details with slight touches of turquoise here and there make the painting interesting for the viewer. My favorite garden is a mix of flowers. One sees the flowers in orange and purple and blue, and then you see subtle turquoise colored daisy shapes along with bright yellow daisies. And when you stop to think, the multiple tiny leaflet shapes in white help pop up the shapes of the flowers. It is also surface mounted, and one can appreciate the deckled edge of the painting. When we see the painting at the opposite end of this wall, you realize that that too has the same surface mounting. Monarch in my garden is one of my favorite paintings, where you see the push and pull of abstract flowers and leaves with a very realistic monarch butterfly in it. It is one of those paintings which you can keep looking at all day long and not get tired of it. This painting, called These Petals Are Pink, is much more abstract and has interesting colors thrown on a piece of paper with no real organic feel about it. However, because the stems go diagonally across the sheet of paper, you can look at the painting and your eye travels all around it. Wildflower Garden is a medley of flowers, some of which are probably not seen in any garden, and some of which are resembling Australian down under flowers. The color combination and the detail makes it a very pleasing rendering of wildflowers. Pink Blossoms and Purple Roses is a painting done for a lady who lost her scarf with those shapes of flowers according to her description. I did this painting for her and we had it printed on a silk scarf and she was very pleased with it. It has my way of painting flowers and her description of a Hermes scarf. I don't know whether Hermes people will appreciate it or not. Pink flowers is more orange than pink, but it is a pop of high energy color and brings light to any corner where you want to hang the painting. Pink and blue consists of a blue background with several shades of pink flowers and delicate green leaves. It's more like a fabric than a painting per se, but one can use this as a painting as well as a design for a fabric. I like the delicate lines and the delicate white stems make it a flowing type of structure. Welcome to My World is a painting which is again a little bit more abstract than the other paintings. The central dark colors bring out the lighter colored flowers, and the centers of many of the flowers pop up the blossom itself. Beautiful Blooms is a painting of high key pastel flowers with clover leaves admixed behind many of the flowers. This is one of my favorite paintings and has a very calming effect. Carnations, as the name implies, is a bunch of carnations, and the very watercolor background enhances the blossoms with the buds and the bright green stems. Spring is here. Yes, spring is here, and you can see the turquoise and light green leaves with flowers in between heralding the spring. This next one is called Top of the Morning and definitely wakes you up with bright yellow, orange, pink and blue flowers. One of my early paintings which really helped me define leaves and flowers in a way that is pleasing to the eye. Greetings and Best Wishes is also a bouquet of flowers with my usual palette of bright colors and green leaves. Even though the topic is all flowers, I'm sure you can appreciate the differences between each of the floral paintings. Lazy Daisies is a cluster of daisy-like flowers and a more simpler background than my usual plethora of different shaped leaves. However, the composition is still an attractive one and pleasing to the eye. This painting is called Oleander and is one of my more realistic paintings. However, the composition with the 3 oleander flowers and the vivid green leaves in a gray background makes it a very interesting painting. Zinnias is a classical display of an odd number of flowers in bright colors and interesting wet into wet leaves. This would enhance any wall, and both the painting and the person who's looking at it should be happy about it. Summer Song is a painting of multiple flowers on a board. The individual flowers pop out behind leaves and smaller white flowers. This whole painting is a joy to behold. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to show my work. I enjoy painting flowers, and almost everybody who has seen my work thinks that that is the best of my talents displayed in flowers. Thank you.